So we have come to our second webinar, and before this we learned about section A and section B for paper 2, and today we are going to continue for section B with our own great teacher, Teacher Shoba. Okay, now please welcome Teacher Shoba.
Thank you, Teacher Sanya. Okay, are you all of you ready? Please answer in the chat box. I want all of you to utilize the chat box. Okay, so when you leave school, when you go out to colleges or university, you will be having a lot of webinars, and you must know the etiquette of attending webinars. It's always in the chat box. Okay, so I want to see some reply. Yes, Kiba. Yes, Varsha. Amisha. Yes, Amin said ready. Okay, and then who is this? Ochil. What is that? Ochli Halia. I don't know whatever Halia is. What ginger is that? Okay. Shaniza. Yes. Okay. Itu je. What else? Mana lagi yang lain? Okay, we have 36 of you. Okay, now first question. Ande, yes, come in. Okay, first question. Can you answer in the chat box? Paper 2, section C. Please tell me what is that. I'll give you 10 seconds to reply. Paper 2, section C. Very good. My Sakamaki. Yes, what else? Comprehension. And very good, Ande, summary. Yes, reading comprehension and summary. Christina Balkish, very good. Well done. Okay, next question. How many marks for comprehension? Question number 1. How many marks for comprehension? How many marks for comprehension? Okay, Sakamaki again. 10, 10, 10, 24. Misha, only comprehension, my dear. Okay, next question. How many marks for summary? 15, yes, 15, very good. Okay, what else? How many words for summary? How many words for summary? Very good, 130, yes, very good. I'm very happy with all of you. That's how you interact with me, okay? I want this webinar to be very interactive. Okay, thank you very much. I'm going to share my screen now if you all are ready. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to do paper 2, section C, comprehension and summary by me, truly yours, Teacher Shoba, okay? I know you all will be smiling, especially Teacher Sanya and Teacher Kila. Never mind. Okay, reading comprehension. The first step, of course, this is very boring. We have been talking about this all these 2 years, 2.5 years, I think. Read the passage and do not worry if you come across unfamiliar words. Okay, just read. Okay, don't bother about any unfamiliar words, right? Okay, then sometimes it's not necessary for you to understand every word that you read. You just pick and choose the words that you understand. Then you try to guess the meaning, okay? Read the questions carefully. Use keywords. These can be the WH questions, okay? What, when, where, why, who, whose, how. Okay, when the question is when, definitely your answer will be time. Okay, date, day, month, year, when. Okay, if where, definitely your answer will be the place. Okay, why, then it has to be followed by because. Who cannot be table, who will be people, whose and how, and the action verbs like identify, find, and list. Yeah. Okay, next, questions sometimes contain words found in the passage. That will be very lucky for you. Okay, use these words to help you to identify the part of the passage where the answer can be found. Okay, if you can see the words in the passage, then that will help you. Okay, I hope so far you can understand. I will try to mix BM and English. Okay, for questions on vocabulary. Okay, part ni vocabulary kalau tak faham sangat, it's okay. Because sometimes they will ask you to find meaning. If you cannot answer, then it's okay. Don't worry about that. You will lose 1 mark. It's okay, never mind. But you have to concentrate on other questions. Yeah? So normally for vocabulary, they will ask for a word. They say, if you are asked for a word, they will ask, what one word that means something, something, something. So you must only give one word. Okay? Give only one word and nothing else. That's all that you must do if one word. Next, make sure you spell the word correctly. Okay? All the way you spell the word correctly. If you are asked for a phrase, phrase ialah frasa. Beberapa perkataan ialah frasa. Okay, a few words is phrase. Then give relevant phrase. Tengok dia nak word or dia nak phrase. Right? Okay, next. Some questions require you to use your own words. Okay, like number 30. In your own words or in your opinion. Okay, so you must do so. You must use your own words. You can rephrase. Boleh gunakan perkataan lain untuk nak menyampaikan jawapan awak itu. Okay, so that means kalau macam dia nak dalam perkataan awak sendiri, you kena buat dalam perkataan sendiri. And then you must pay attention to pronoun, kata ganti nama dalam soalan. Sebab kalau dalam petikan dia kata he ataupun dia kata I, cerita tu dari first point of view. But in your question, you must say the writer, he or she. Okay, so you must pay attention to pronoun used in the question when formulating your answer. You mesti kena pandai adjust. Okay, so far so good, eh? Okay, I want to hear voice. Are you all okay or am I going too fast?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, teacher. Okay, yeah? Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, I'll move on to the next slide. Okay, this is the pronouns that I was referring to. Okay, first or second person, I, me. Okay, I, me. Maybe the passage petikan itu dalam kata ganti nama pertama, saya. Ataupun dia akan gunakan he, she, his, hers. Okay, kalau kita nak guna he, the writer, you must make sure that the writer is a male. Then only you can use he. Okay, I take you to our poem, Living Photograph. Kita tak tahu the persona is a girl or a boy, right? So we write that the persona, we write the writer. So if you want to be safe, you write the writer. And then these are all the pronouns that you will come across. Okay, so these are the pronouns. I will move on to the next one. Okay, now we go to the summary writing. Okay, the best part of this our session for today. Read the questions carefully. So read the question carefully. So many times you have been telling you, read. You must read the question carefully and you are going to read it for the final time on the 23rd of February. Okay, for your summary writing. So do it at your best. Identify the focus of the question. You must identify the focus. Okay, mark the first and the last lines. Okay, this one, where do you get this first and last lines? Who can answer me? Can you please unmute and answer me? What do they mean by the first and last lines? Who can answer? Apa maksud dia? Dia kata mark the first and last line. Ada jawapan? Ada jawapan tak? Apa yang dimaksudkan dengan first and last line? Merujuk kepada apa? Apa yang kita kena mark? Kiba? Christina? Sania, please call your student.
Okay, we got Rose, Era. Okay, what do you guys think? Link. Oh, over here, Gayatri said petikan, Teacher Shoba.
Petikan. Okay, ni dia kata mark the first and last lines. Dia suruh tandakan baris yang pertama dan baris yang akhir. Apa yang dimaksudkan dengan baris pertama, baris akhir? Dari mana kita dapat baris pertama dan baris akhir ni? Alah, dah lupa ke?
Question.
The question. Okay, which part? Read for me the answer, Sanya. The
Question. Okay, some of them say from the question, make a box from the summary questions.
yes, which part of the question I want to know? Okay, never mind. Until lepas ni, you all will. I know you all know, but you all are not very confident. It's okay. Okay. Underline the relevant lines. Okay, question or ideas as you read the text. Okay, when you are reading the text, you have to underline the relevant question. But what are the relevant ideas? What are the relevant lines that you must underline? Definitely, you have to read the question first. So I'm going to give you some tips. Of course, these tips I've given you. Dah 2 tahun Cikgu Sania, Teacher Basanta, Teacher Akila, Teacher Shoba, Teacher Shahira. Okay, we have been giving you all this, but today we are going to refresh your memory so that you will perform better to get your marks for summary and comprehension. Okay, then after that, you have to underline the relevant ideas, then begin the summary with the 10 words given. So it's 130 word study included with these 10 words, 120 plus 10, so 130 words. You can do in box, you can do in, if you want to write like my Ibn Sina, they have their own way of writing, then you all are welcome to do so. Okay, then use suitable connectors in your summary. You can use moreover, besides, firstly, secondly, after that, you tengok the process, you berikan the process so that your ideas are going in flow. Okay, then word limit 130 words. Okay, this is this is the sample of summary. You don't have to read. You don't have to read. It's very tiny. You don't have to read. Okay, the line, the red lines there. Who can tell me what the red lines refer to? Anybody? Anybody? Red lines ni refer to apa?
Halal haram. Apa nama?
Oh, halal and haram. Okay. Which one is halal? Which one is haram?
Apa nama?
Paragraph and lines.
Kan? Paragraphs kan? Which line to which line? Betul?
Betul.
Tadi tak boleh jawab. Why didn't you answer just now? This is the first line, last line.
Masih nak cakap apa?
Masih belum warm up lagi Masih belum warm up lagi. Okay, so on the left ialah the first line, maksudnya daripada line 3 sampai line berapa tu? 44. Betul tak? Your summary must be between line 44.
Betul.
Okay, ya, itulah yang teacher maksudkan. Dekat mana tadi? This one. Okay. Boleh Okay, we move on. Okay, now we go to our question 31. Summary. Teacher buat summary dahulu. Kalau teacher if I were you, I will look at question 31 first untuk comprehension and summary. Because for me, if I look at question 31, I will know everything what I must do for summary. If I start reading, okay, if I start reading the passage dah lah panjang kan, macam ni. Panjang, we don't know what they're talking about. So if you want the gist, if you want the main idea, whole idea of what the passage is about, kalau awak nak tahu passage ni, petikan ni tentang apa, kalau teacher baca soalan 31 dahulu. Okay, because in question 31, okay, dia ada bagi. Based on, okay, kita tengok sini. Ini adalah tentang petikan tadi. So, you know, now, the passage is about what now? Okay, please type in the chat box. What is the passage about? Lesson of life, lessons of life given by the grandfather to his grandson. So you know nanti bila you tengok petikan ni, okay, bila you tengok petikan ni, you tahu, oh, cerita ni ialah tentang the grandfather, okay, and grandson. The life lessons that the grandfather gave to the grandson. So you dah tahu dah the whole idea, what is the passage about. Okay, that's why I said tengok yang ini dahulu. Tengok dahulu tentang apa. Okay, this is a bit of tips that I can give you so that you ada minat nak baca. Sebab we don't want to read. Normally we don't want to read. So when you dah ada the idea, then we move on. Okay, we move on to, okay, this is the marks for your summary. Content ialah 10, language 5. Okay, content 10 and language 5. So you have to look for 10 contents or more. But within the 130 words limitation. Okay, then I will go to question 26. Okay, teacher dah baca ni, you dah tahu dah. Okay, soalan ni, the lessons of life given by the grandfather and his grandson. Lepas tu, then I will do this, question 26. Dah boleh baca petikan, buat question 26. Okay, question 26, normally from paragraph 1. Why did the young man open the letter in the bright envelope? So underline, apa yang dia nak. So here, the question word here is why. Okay, question word dia ialah why. So kita lihat dekat sini, dekat mana jawapan dia? To my grandson. Tu je. Okay, and then you can see here. Why did he open the letter? To my grandson, recognizing his grandfather's handwriting, the young man opened the envelope. So the young man opened the envelope. Why? Because he recognized the grandfather's writing and the letter was addressed to him. Okay, this is the answer. Okay, the young man opened the letter because he recognized his grandfather's writing and it was addressed to him. Okay, we go on to the next one. So question 26B, it will go down to paragraph 2. Kalau tidak paragraph 1, dia akan pergi paragraph 2 atau paragraph 3. Okay, it goes with the flow. Okay, another tip that I want to give you here. When you answer questions with did, bila dalam soalan ada did, kata kerja dia, the verb must be in past tense. You look here. This one is why did the young man open. Kalau tengok open tu root word kan. Tapi dalam jawapan open akan jadi opened, recognized. Okay, was addressed to him. Right? Okay, this is a little bit of tips that I'm giving you. I hope you understand this. Kalau dalam soalan ada did, okay, selepas itu open tu tak boleh past tense. Dalam jawapan baru past tense, right? Okay. Now we go to 26B. Okay, from paragraph 2. What is the question word here? Question word here is, okay, baca soalan dia dulu. From paragraph 2, what inspired the grandfather to write this letter? Okay, suggested answer dia ialah the grandfather knew that his days were numbered and he wanted to share with his grandson how he managed to accomplish so much in life. In today's webinar, we are not testing your comprehension understanding. We are looking at how we can find best answer so that you can answer at your best during your SPM. So what inspired the grandfather to write this letter? So dekat atas tu ada grandpa, how is that you have accomplished so much in your life? Okay, itu adalah keyword untuk nak jawab soalan ni. From paragraph 2, what inspired the grandfather to write this letter? Kalau kita tengok petikan tu, dear grandson, dear grandson, years ago you came to me for help. You said, grandpa, how is that you have accomplished so much? Tapi dalam jawapan, he wanted to share, bukan I want to share. He wanted to share, or the grandpa wanted to share with his grandson how he managed to accomplish so much in life. Remember the pronoun that you must change when you are formulating your answer. Okay, now 27A. 27A, what does the phrase keeping your eyes wide open means? Okay, mana dia keeping your eyes, apa maksud keeping your eyes wide open? Okay, you have to look for this. Ada dekat situ. Okay, I call it keeping your eyes wide open. So the answer is to be alert. Kat mana ada to be alert tu? You can see here. Here dia kata no lifting. Tak boleh ambil daripada petikan. Okay, you have to look for clue. Tak ada jawapan dalam ni. You have to give your answer. Okay, you have to give your answer. When we read here, I didn't know what to say to you then, as you were still too young to comprehend the complexities of life. But knowing my days are numbered, maksudnya saya menghitung hari. Ayah dia dah tua. Menghitung hari mungkin dia akan pergi buat selama-lamanya. I figure that I owe you an answer. Okay, saya perlu menjelaskan jawapan kepada soalan dia. What was the question? How did you manage to accomplish so many things in life tadi? So here is what I believe. I think a lot of it has to do with how a person looks at things. I call it keeping your eyes wide open. So to be alert of what is happening around us. Kalau yang ini salah, tak apa. Because this one, you have to give meaning. Okay, you have to give meaning. So it's okay if you make mistake. But you have to try. You have to try to find the meaning daripada konteks. Okay, cuba teka maksud dia menggunakan konteks ayat, konteks perenggan itu. Okay, move on to 27B. Okay, 27B. This is the paragraph 4, and the question from paragraph 4, what, question, word there, what are some of the surprises in life if we keep our eyes open? What surprises are there if we keep our eyes open? Okay, teacher bagi masa sikit, cuba awak baca. Who wants to read? One person, can you read? I want to hear your voice.
First, realize that life is filled with surprise.
Surprises. Okay, some not so pleasant and others are quite shocking, but many are good ones. If you don't keep
If
watching,
you don't keep watching from them, I miss out of the assignment, except to be tired.
Okay, thank you, Gaia. Very good. Okay, expect to be thrilled once in a while and you will be. You will miss half the excitement. Expect to be thrilled once in a while and you will be. You attract what you think of the most in life. So the question here, what are some of the surprises in life if we keep our eyes open? This is the question here. You can see the phrase is there in the paragraph, and then see the phrase is there. You underline that. The surprise, the word is there, the keyword, and then you can see what you will miss. If you don't keep watching, you will miss excitement. So if you keep your eyes open, wide open, you will get excitement, then you will be thrilled. Okay, so the answer will be line 14 to 15. Okay, and pronoun you, okay, pronoun you must be changed to we. Okay, you tukarkan kepada we. Okay, so the answer will be we will find life. Okay, we will find life ataupun we find life will be ada error dekat situ we find life will be full of excitement and thrills. Itu jawapan dia. Okay, memang senang aja kalau untuk comprehension you can answer. Okay, provided that you must pay attention, you must be alert with the question, the question word. Kalau dia nak what, you bagi apa dia what. Kalau dia nak when, bagi tarikh, masa, hari, bulan, when. Mesti tahu when, janganlah bagi tempat. Dia tanya when, and then you jawab tempat. Dia tanya who, siapa, orang, tapi you bagi masa. Salah. You have to know the question word. Okay, this one is the next question, question 28. From paragraph 5, how? The question, what is how? Should the young man face challenges in life? Okay, how must he face challenges in life? Right? So this is the question there. So what must he do? He must meet up with challenges. He must welcome the challenges. Okay, when you meet up with challenges, welcome them. Okay, do not bolt. They'll leave you wiser, stronger, and more capable. Okay, so we look at the question here. Line 16 to 17, when you meet the day before, pronoun you must be changed to he or and him. You, ada dua you dekat situ and soalan dia should. Jadi jawapan dia pun mesti ada should. He should meet his challenges and welcome them, okay, to be more wiser, stronger and capable. Dia mesti hadapi challenges and welcome the challenges. Don't run away from challenges. Okay, this is a good idea for all of us, good advice for all of us. Okay, 28B. Okay, we look at 28B. Okay. Kiba, can you read this for me, Kiba?
And always follow. Yang mana? Yeah.
Yes.
And always follow the rules, even the little ones. When you follow the rules, life works. If you think you ever really get by with breaking the rules, you are only fooling yourself. Remember, crimes do not pay, and our past has a sneaky way of creeping up to us.
Okay. So what question do you think you can ask from this paragraph? Just to throw you some task for you to think. What question can be asked from this paragraph? Who wants to try? You can try in your chat box. What question can be asked? I give you 30 seconds for you to think of the question for this paragraph. Not 30 ringgit, I won't give you 30 ringgit. I give you 30 seconds. Okay? Okay, what question? Anybody? Teacher Sania can respond to me if there's any question.
Okay, we got one question from Aurora. Why do we always have to follow the rules?
Okay, why do we have to follow the rules? Okay, any other question?
Okay, you guys
Good.
can write in the chat box.
Why do we have to follow the rules? For how many participants, Sania?
We got 59 right now.
Okay. Any other question? Anyone who wants to try? No. No thanks. Okay, never mind. We look at the question here. Okay. Why do we have to follow the rules? So from paragraph 7, what was the grandfather's advice with regards to rules? Okay. If Sarah's question is also a good question, why do we have to follow the rules? Why do we have to follow the rules? Okay. From paragraph 7, what was the grandfather's advice with regards to rules? Okay, who can tell me? What the grandfather say about following rules? Okay, this is the question here. There is the word there, rules. Okay, follow the rules. Father says what? Always follow. The grandfather says always follow the rules, even the little ones. Okay, life works. Okay, life works. So that is the advice that the grandfather gave the grandson. The suggested answer there is he advised his grandson to always follow rules, even the little ones, because by following rules, life works. Okay, life works. Okay, you can also answer like this. There's a typo there. The grandfather advised his grandson to always follow rules, even little ones, because by doing that, life works. Okay, so what is the answer to Sarah's question? Why do we have to follow rules, Sarah? Okay, what is the answer? We have to follow rules because you ask why, right? Your question word, you use why. So your answer must have why, because. We have to follow rules because if we do not do so, our past has a sneaky way
Our
of...
past will have a sneaky way of creeping up to us in the future.
Yes, okay. Thank you. That's the answer, Sarah? Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so you must try to think like the people who set the question. What question they will ask you and what answer do you expect from the students? Okay, when you think like that, and then you will answer better. Okay, we move on to question number 29. Okay, 29A from paragraph 9. Okay, this is also about answering with your own understanding. Explain the phrase, okay? Okay, sorry, Okay, explain the phrase, you'll be given bigger shoes to fill. Apa maksud dia, given bigger shoes to fill? In chat box, please. Apa maksud dia, given bigger shoes to fill? My shoe is this size, but then I'm given bigger shoes to fill. Read the paragraph there. But be ready to end up in some new places too. Change is part of growing up. As you grow with the years, you'll be given bigger shoes to fill. Apa agaknya? As you are growing up, as you grow up, as you are getting older, you will be given bigger shoes to fill. Maksudnya apa yang makin besar? Kita semakin umur kita meningkat, apa yang semakin besar dalam hidup kita?
Responsibilities.
Responsibilities. Very good. Responsibilities. To be given even more responsibilities. Okay? So be ready for endings as well as challenging beginnings. Life will not be so predictable. But the grandfather said it can also be fun too. This is advice daripada the grandfather to the grandson. Okay, the grandfather to grandson. Okay, so the answer will be, it means one will be given more and more responsibilities as one grows with the years. Here, it is said that no lifting. Lifting maksudnya ambil terus daripada petikan. Tadi soalan-soalan yang depan-depan tu okay, number 26, number 27 tu boleh, you boleh salin semula ayat. Tapi kalau like this, they ask to explain, you tak ada apa-apa yang you boleh salin daripada petikan. You have to explain with your own words. And if you do not understand the meaning, itu adalah masalah besar pelajar kita. Dia tak faham maksud, dia mesti kena cuba guess the meaning daripada konteks ayat. Kalau dalam konteks ayat ini kan, kalau you not very good in English pun, but you still understand certain words here. Betul kan? But be ready, you faham apa dia be ready, bersedia. To end up in some new places, be ready, bersedia tempat baru. Change is part of growing. Change ialah perubahan. Growing up, membesar. Oh, bila kita membesar ada perubahan. Okay, as you grow, bila kita besar, okay, apa yang akan terjadi? Given bigger, lebih besar apa? Lebih besar apa yang kita akan hadapi? Cuba dapatkan maksud. Okay? Memang kita tak akan faham. Some of you are very lucky that you understand the passages, you understand the words. But if you don't understand, like what I said in the beginning, jangan tak baca petikan. You mesti kena baca. You have to go on reading the text. You have to answer all the questions. Pick and choose the words that you understand and then put them together and you try to guess the meaning. Okay, kalau awak tahu macam mana nak cari maksud-maksud perkataan tu, mesti dapat maksud keseluruhan soalan. And at the same time, you will be able to answer the question. Because comprehension ni 10 markah. 10 markah banyak. Okay, for paper 2. Like what I told everyone, my class and other students also, if you want to get B plus ke A minus, you boleh buat paper 2, you boleh buat paper 1, your directed writing and continuous writing. But if you want to go higher in your grade, you mesti kena score paper 2. Mesti kena score paper 2. Section A, kita dah buat duit teacher Wasanta. In section B also we have done with her. So section A, section B, 15 markah tambah 10 markah, 25 marks there. Okay, now we come to section C. Another 25 marks here. Okay, sudah 50 markah. These are the part that you must work very hard. Okay, cari jawapan sebab petikan diberi, soalan dia mudah, and then the answer is only 1 mark. Takkanlah dia nak jawapan yang panjang-panjang, 1 markah saja. Yang diberi untuk jawapan ni. So mesti jawapan dia mudah juga. Important part is that you must find the correct answer. Okay, when you find the correct answer and then chances of getting the answers right is very high sebab ada usaha. Gariskan macam teacher buat tadi, gariskan dengan pen. Apa soalan dia. So here the question word is explain. So dia suruh terangkan. Bila suruh terangkan, you have to use your own words. You cannot ambil daripada petikan itu, ambil daripada paragraph tu tak boleh. Okay, explain. Kalau dia kata what, boleh ambil dari petikan. Kalau who pun ambil dari petikan. Kalau why maybe you have to read and then ada juga dalam petikan. But when they ask to give meaning, they ask to explain, they say in your own words, that one you have to comply to the question. Mesti kena ikut apa yang soalan nak. Not only in English but for all other subjects. Okay, mesti jawab berdasarkan soalan. Okay, this is question 29A. Dia kata no lifting, given more responsibility as you grow older. Okay, 29B. This is from paragraph 14 and the last paragraph. Jom kita baca ni. Seronok sangat baca this one. What did the grandfather tell the grandson? Most important of all, never give up on yourself. So we are also telling you today, okay, don't give up on yourself. The person that ends up a winner is the one who resolves to win. Okay, siapa yang menang itulah yang akan menang. Losers quit too early in the race. Okay, if you quit too early, that means you are a loser. Okay, give life everything you have got and life will give its best back to you. What is the possible question can be asked from this paragraph? Who wants to try? Give me one question. Sanya, call your student, or Kila, you can call your student. We give equal chances.
Okay, let's go everyone. Okay, based on the text, kamu rasa soalan apa dia boleh tanya kat situ?
Apa agaknya soalan yang dia boleh tanya sini? Apa agaknya yang dia boleh tanya? 29B. Most important of all, never give up on yourself. The person that ends up a winner is the one who resolves to win. Losers quit too early in the race. Like everything you have got and life will give its best back to you. What question agaknya? Apa agaknya soalan yang kita boleh bina daripada perenggan ini? Fine. Ada yang dah buka mic tu.
It's okay, don't be shy.
Dalam DM pun boleh juga. Tak apa, kita berfikir. Ada? Ada Oh, teacher, I will wait. I want. Anybody now? Edina, are you there? Andik? Andik, can you give any question for this paragraph? Ada. Dalam chat box pun tak ada ya, Sania?
No, so far.
Okay, this is the question that can be asked. Tu ada
We got one question. Okay, from Hanafi Eksan. Why losers quit too early in the race?
Why losers quit too early in the race? Okay, very good. I like that question. Why losers quit too early in the race? In your own word, you must explain. Kenapa agaknya kita ni cepat mengalah? Why? Because in the previous paragraph kita bercakap tentang apa? Tentang challenges kan? You give up because you give up too early. You are not courageous enough to face the challenges. Okay? You give up too early. Losers. Why do losers quit too early? They are not strong enough. They are not. What else? How else do you want to answer it? If you want to answer Hanafi's question, you can answer in the chat box. Please. Hanafi dah typekan soalan tu dalam chat box. So I want you all to answer Hanafi's question in the chat box. Then we will go back to the chat box and check. Now, the question given here is from paragraph 14. How can life give its best back to us? How? What must we do? We must do what? We must give everything we have got. Dalam soalan dia kata you have got. So tukar kepada we have got. And life will give its best back to us. Tukarkan. Okay, you. Okay. Tukarkan kepada we and then you tukarkan kepada yang akhir tu tukarkan kepada us. Okay, here. This is the question. How can life give its best back to us? Okay. That is the question and that is the phrase in the paragraph. That is the answer. Give life everything you have got. Okay, and life will give its best back to you. Okay, so the answer here is you can lift from yang ni boleh lift tapi you have to explain. You have to explain. Yourself, jadi ourselves. Okay. Give life everything we have got and life will give its best back to us. That is the answer there. Okay, any answer for Hanafi's question, Teacher Sania?
So we got from Amma here. So why losers quit too early? Amma said maybe no motivation.
Yes, very good. Because there's no motivation, yes. What else? Anyone else? Any other answer? Only Amma, right?
So far only Amma.
Amma, champion Amma. Congratulations, Amma. Hanafi, are you happy with the answer? Yes or no? Please answer in the chat. Yes, okay, thank you. Okay, so that is question number 29B. Now we look at question 30. This question will carry 2 marks. Okay, bila dia carry 2 marks, maksudnya soalan ni dia ada 2 bahagian. Soalan ni ada 2 bahagian dan jawapan pun mesti ada 2 bahagian untuk dapatkan 2 markah. Okay, berikan jawapan dan sebab. Okay, mesti kena ada because. I think. Yes, because apa-apa-apa. So here dia tanya, do you think it is important not to be a quitter? Apa maksud quitter? Quit tu apa? Quit maksudnya apa? You stop. You don't want to carry on. You stop. Okay? Important not to be a quitter in the race of life. Why? Do you think it is important? Adakah penting not to be a quitter? That means kita tak boleh mengalah. Okay? In the race of life. Why? So what is the answer? The answer there is, yes, it is important not to be a quitter because a quitter never wins. Bolehlah jawab macam ni. Kalau kita lihat dekat sebelah lifting source tu, dia kata own answer. You must give your own answer. Answer must begin with yes or no. Kalau jawab yes saja, you tak ada dapat markah. Tapi kalau yes dengan the reason, then you will be awarded marks. Mesti kena ada reason because soalan pun ada 2 soalan dekat situ. Ada why, then followed by the reason. Yes, I think it is important not to be a quitter because when we face the challenges, we will succeed. Contohnya macam tu. You must give reason. Must give reason because ada why, so you mesti kena bagi because. Okay, So that is until number 30. Now we are moving on to summary questions. Tadi comprehension 10 markah. Sekarang summary 15 markah. Teacher tak nak buat summary hari ni. But I'm going to share with you a few questions and how are you going to analyze the summary question. Okay, this is the first question. Okay, kita tengok dekat sini. Teacher dah cakap tadi, petikan kita belum tengok lagi. Tapi bila you tengok soalan nombor 30, soalan nombor 30, you akan tahu petikan tu berkaitan dengan apa. So this petikan is about sleeping patterns and the implication of disrupted sleep. So you see, you tengok je soalan nombor 30, you tahu petikan tu tentang apa. This is about sleeping patterns and the implication of disrupted sleep. Then you can start answering. Baca, you dah tahu dah cerita ni tentang apa. Then you read, you will have more interest in reading the passage. Sebab you mesti kena tahu petikan tu tentang apa. Mesti kena faham petikan yang diberikan. Okay, so this is summary question based on the passage given. Write a summary on sleeping pattern. Okay, dia nak satu sleeping pattern. Teacher letak situ code dia ialah SP. Kalau jumpa sleeping pattern, you gariskan, you letak SP. Gariskan, letak SP. So mungkin ada 5 atau 6 SP, sleeping patterns. Okay, sebab markah dia 10 untuk content. Okay, soalan yang kedua ialah the implication of disrupted sleep. Ada 2 soalan dalam summary ni. Jangan buat sleeping pattern sahaja. 1 dan 2. 1 you boleh cari sleeping pattern SP, SP, SP. You dapat je sleeping pattern, you garis SP, SP, SP. Implication, you dapat apa implication dia? Kesan dia ialah I am. You tulislah implication ke apa-apalah you nak tulis. Tapi mesti kena ada kod-kod dia yang you tulis. So dah puas hati, dah dapat 10 konten, baru mula buat summary. Okay, then you dah baca soalan, apa lagi yang penting nak buat summary? You mesti kena tengok dari line berapa ke line berapa. Understand? You must see what line to what line. Yang tadi mula-mula kita bincang tadi. And also, you must remember these 10 words. Okay? These 10 words are very important. You have to start your summary with these 10 words. And you must try to complete the sentence. Daripada maybe the first paragraph or after the 10th line or whatever, you have to look for the keywords here. Here, it's saying that sleeping may seem unproductive, but an insufficient amount of sleep, apa? Cari dalam petikan, mesti ada. These are the important things that you must do when doing your summary. Okay, next sample question, and remember, I'm reminding you again, content 10, language 5, jangan bazirkan markah ini. Okay, because it's all in the passage. Okay, this is another summary question here. Please ignore the question number. It is number 30 kalau dalam soalan. Okay, soalan ni, petikan ni tentang apa Siapa boleh bagi tahu teacher? Saya tak tunjuk petikan, tapi saya nak tahu petikan yang summary ni tentang apa. Siapa-siapa boleh unmute your mic. About what?
The important safety aspects when walking in the wilderness.
Yeah, wilderness. Okay. What is it about? You are reading that. I don't want you to read. I want to know what the passage is about. What is the passage about? Safety. When doing what?
When walking.
Walking where? What is wilderness? What is wilderness? A place that is abandoned. Tempat yang apa? Tempat yang sunyi, tempat yang tidak diduduki orang. What are the safety aspect? Apakah ciri-ciri keselamatan yang kita perlu lakukan? Okay, bila kita nak berjalan ataupun pergi ke tempat-tempat yang in abandoned, what is abandoned in Malay? Yang terbiar. Okay, so what are the important awas? Seronok ni petikan ni kalau baca. So when you read this, you will have interest to read the passage. So carilah safety aspect dia, apa yang you kena buat. Letakkan kod, lepas tu gariskan. Gariskan, cari 10 point. Ini ada satu soalan sahaja dalam summary ni. Dia nak important safety aspect itu sahaja. Macam yang tadi 2 soalan, dia ada layer. This one only one. Okay, then after that, next you have to look at the, okay, only one question. Okay, lines 18 to line 45. Buat garis macam teacher buat tadi. Ataupun you buat kotak, buat box. Whatever way that your teacher has taught you. Okay, so you have to follow that. Buat kotak and then the first 10 words, very important. Tuliskan 10 words ni. Ada pelajar yang suka sambung dekat tepi, boleh juga. Terus sambung dekat tepi, tak payah salin semula. You nak buat kotak-kotak nak garis-garis also can. Tak payah padam. Okay, it is accepted. You can do that. Okay, next question. Again, I'm reminding you about the content 10 and language 5. Cuba dapatkan sekurang-kurangnya 10 per 15 atau 11 per 15. It's a lot, for you. Okay, this one now. Who can tell me what is the passage about? Sebelum awak nak buat soalan nombor 26 sampai nombor 30 tu. Okay, what is this passage about?
Okay, who can give answer? We only have 9 minutes left. Come on, everyone.
This passage is about laughter therapy at the office. Wow, how nice, kan? Okay, suggestion given by Mahesh to promote laughter therapy. So what are the suggestions given by him? Mestilah suggestion first, next. After that, he also suggests that we can also do this, we can also do that. Okay, you find lah ada 10, mesti ada 10. Okay, mesti ada 10. If you want higher marks in language, you boleh tukarkan perkataan-perkataan seperti yang cikgu awak dah ajar. Teacher tak nak ajar dekat sini because I don't want to confuse you. Okay, you just follow whatever your teachers have taught you. Okay, so this is about the suggestions, cadangan yang diberikan oleh Mahesh untuk promote laughter therapy at the office. What they can do, all the suggestions. Carilah semua suggestion. Okay, then you do what? Only one question here. The answers will be between lines 16 to 34. Situ saja jawapan dia, 16 sampai 34, dekat situ je. Tak payah cari tempat lain. And of course, you go on to the 10 words, the first 10 words given. He suggests that laughter clubs are set up to make what? I don't know, you have to read from the passage. I'm not giving you the passage. We are not doing summary today. Just to refresh so that you produce a good summary during your final day for English. Lama dah belajar English. So on the 23rd, do your best. Okay. Now we go on to the next one. Okay, one more here. Okay. Here we have, look at the question here. We have 2 questions for this summary. Arwin had an interesting encounter with Sneha during the train journey. Arwin had interesting encounter with Sneha during the train journey. But in the summary, apa yang dia nak? Why Arwin was attracted to Sneha? Mungkin ada 5 sebab why Arwin was attracted to Sneha. Or maybe ada 4. Maybe ada 6. Okay? And then what? Satu why dia tanya. Yang kedua dia kata what he did as a result of meeting her. After meeting her, what did he do? Okay? So you have to find 6 tambah 4, 4 tambah 6 ke? Macam tu lah you cukupkan 10. Okay? Why he was attracted and then what did he do as a result of meeting her. And of course, all your answers will be between line 14 to line 35. Dekat situ je jawapan dia. It won't go out of that. And don't forget your first 10 words. Okay, during the journey, Arwin was attracted to a girl who apa? Why he was attracted? Carilah. He was attracted to Sneha because Sneha was blah, 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 blah. Okay, then you continue next. After that, the next quality of Sneha is apa. Okay, make the summary flow. So when using sentence connectors. Okay, so this is about summary question. Again, I'm reminding you content 10 and language 5. Jangan lupa. Okay. Okay, last one here. Okay, this one pun ada 2 soalan di sini. Melissa faced problems when she was paragliding on March 2nd. She faced problems when she was paragliding on March 2nd. Okay, based on the passage, write the summary on the first one. Dia nak apa? Dia nak the problems she faced. Satu, semua problem yang dia face masa dia paragliding tu. Okay, semua masalah. Cari apa masalah yang dia hadapi. Satu, and then problemnya satu P tu you cari, tulis P. Soalan satu P, problem. And the next one will be, what did she do to try to overcome these problems? Oh, okay, overcome. Macam mana dia overcome? Macam mana overcome? Baca dekat mana? Baca between line 19 to line 43. The answers will be all there. Okay? And don't forget to use all the first 10 words given. Melissa decided to land after flying for 15 minutes, but what happened after that? You have to read and you have to complete the sentence, and then you mula dengan the problems that she faced and then what she did to try to overcome the problems. Okay, so here also content 10 and then language will be 5. Okay, so now you have to plan everything. Okay, when you are going to sit for your exam or maybe after SPM, you must always remember this. If you fail to plan, that means you plan to fail. So you must always remember, you must plan everything. Okay, plan everything. If writing essay, writing anything, you have to plan. If you hentam saja, habislah. Memang dia tidak akan ikut struktur dia. Bila tak ikut struktur, memang kita tidak akan dapat yang terbaik. So I hope my session today help you to refresh what kita belajar daripada 2019 January when you were in Form 4. And then we talk about summary, we talk about comprehension, we talk about rephrasing, we talk about replacing. Okay, I hope that you can do your best on the 23rd of February. Okay, I ask you again, if you have any question, you can ask in the chat box, or if you want to unmute, I give you like 1 minute to ask question now. Any question? If you don't have question, you can write in the chat box. I'm okay, teacher, I don't have question. Please type so that teacher Sadia can read.
Okay, come on everyone. If you have any question about reading comprehension and summary.
Questions, just write no questions. Type no questions. I'm okay.
Okay, we got one question from Amma. When should we use were and was?
Were and was. Okay, were or Amar. Were is for plural, right? Was is for singular. And it depending on the passage. You must refer to the passage. If the passage, you have to see the pronoun. Kalau I, Amar, you forgot I, you, we, they, are, kan? So kalau past tense kita guna were. Kalau he, she, it, is, past tense guna was. Okay, Amar? Okay, no, Amar? Please answer, Amar.
Okay,
Panic,
Amma. Okay, Amma say ha ha ha. Okay.
Okay, good. Okay, so if there's no questions, I would like to say thank you very much to all of you who attended this webinar. And if you all want to re-listen to this webinar again and other webinars, other subjects, you all can do so by tuning into our YouTube channel. Yes, YouTube channel. Maybe at night before sleeping or what, you all can on and then you all can listen. Then it will be a good revision for all of you. So with that, I thank all of you and I hand over back to teacher Sania. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you so much, Teacher Shoba. Okay, we got a comment here from Edina, very detailed teacher. Okay, Tiga say, I'm okay. All right, so first of all, that's the end of our webinar. So before we go, okay, you can write in the chat box, okay, if you want to say thank you to Teacher Shoba for a really informative session today. I'm sure that you guys learned a lot. And you guys can apply these tips, okay, during SPM. Okay, while you're writing, thank you, Teacher Shoba as well. Okay, what about you guys turn on your camera? Okay, kita ambil gambar sikit. Selfie. Cara online.
Thank you so much, all of you. Wow, see, Tejas is outside of the house. I told you to do so, right? Yes. Your line is good. If cannot, then you go up the tree.
Okay, so we got a lot of saying thank you, teacher. Okay, we are going to take a picture. Okay, can you guys switch on your camera? Okay, kita ambil gambar sikit. Okay, I say Tejas already switching on the camera. Okay, thank